Hello everyone. Good morning. Can you guys hear me okay? Alright chat, we have a very special stream coming up for you today. A bit of an unorthodox one, but I plan on starting a new series soon, but for now I figured I'd knock some one-offs out of the way, and there was one that I just got the idea in my head. Would it not be funny to do? So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to be playing Daytona. We're playing Daytona USA today. For those of you who do not know, it is a NASCAR-themed Sega arcade game they made in the mid-90s that they then ported to the Sega Saturn, which, as we all know, did perfectly well, and there's nothing controversial about it whatsoever. So we are going to be playing Daytona USA today because I've never played it, but I'm aware of the memes that surround this game, so just the idea of playing it is very amusing to me, so we're gonna just wait a minute or two just to let people in. But how's your week been going, chat? Do anything interesting? Get some of my water. I can't wait for this heat to be over. Well, I say that, it was actually pretty cool out this morning by where I live in mid-Florida standards. It was actually, I could actually walk outside and go for a morning walk and not want to melt into a puddle, so anytime I can do that, that's good weather, so. As much as I like this song, I am considering getting another song for my opening starting soon background screen, only because I like this song a lot. I mean, it's literally about an obsessive streamer, so I figure it works perfectly to start any sort of stream, but the problem is it's a very short song, and it usually takes me 10 to 15 minutes to get going on my streams, and I think it gets pretty repetitive after a while, so I think long term I'm gonna have to come up with a new stream starting soon song, one that has a bit of a longer loop. Or maybe one that just isn't so grating, because this one is a very loud song. Alright, no sense in waiting any longer. Let's get going. Real quick, does the audio sound okay to chat? Do I need to lower or raise it any? And there it is, the meme song. I forget how crunchy PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn graphics were. Like, that is some poppin' if I've ever seen it. Like, they don't even try to hide it like other games. Fun fact, this game actually has no connection or license to actual NASCAR because Sega was too cheap to actually buy it, but apparently they're willing to spend money on the logo for the track Daytona, I guess. Also, I like how it's called Daytona USA because, like, there's a Daytona in Zanzibar that we don't know about. Weird name, but I mean, it's Japan writing a game about American stock car racing. I'm guessing they're going to be taking some creative liberties. And it's an arcade game too, so not going to be a very long game, I don't think, but that's okay for a one-off stream. If this game does end up being too short and it ends before I typically end streams, we'll just go back into Mario Kart DS for a bit like we were last week, because that was fun. Arcade mode, Saturn mode, ranking, and options. Okay. I guess we'll go with arcade for now.
Please select a race course.
Press C to shoot. Hold on, I'm gonna have to check what... Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to check... I forget that Sega Saturn has 6 face buttons. A, B, C, and X, Y, Z. Oh, of course, A and B and X and Y are flipped the wrong way, just like they are on the Microsoft controller. So, hold on, let me make sure this is all correct, because I have a Switch Pro controller, which has 4 face buttons, so... This will be... The D-pad is mapped to the analog stick. Alright, starts plus. L and R, Z, L, Z, R makes sense. C is R, and Z is L. Huh. That is very unintuitive. I mean, I guess there's no real way you could have... I mean... Maybe you could have used, like, home button and start button as... We'll make it work. Sega Saturn was weird, and that's why it barely sold. Yep. Also, man, they did not give a crap about, like, flashing lights or seizure. We're gonna go with automatic for now, even though it's slightly slower. Nice sick JPEG of a NASCAR shot back there. Now, which button... Now, what buttons do what? We will find out. Okay, B is brake. Oh. C button is gas, which in this case is the R button. So I basically have a trigger racer, which... Well, that means R is gas and B is brake, so. Oh, right, crap, I have a time limit. I better get going. Also, I have no idea if what this track is supposed to be based on, if anything, because maybe Pocono, I guess, but I think it's just I think these are all original tracks. Despite it being called Daytona USA, I don't think any of the tracks actually here look like Daytona. Because, I mean, as a Florida boy, last I checked, Daytona did not have this impressive mountain architecture. Oh. Okay, I'll change this camera. Oh! I actually like this camera best, this semi-overhead one, because it causes the pop-in to happen sooner, so it's easier to see where you're going. Like I don't even care about braking, I'm just hitting the walls. Well, I'm low on time, hold on. Am I gonna be able to finish this? Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna fail the first race.
You placed 27.
Well, crap.
Now, list your name with the other champion.
Oh. This is some epic closing out music, though, I'll give it that.
Please select a race course. Beginner. Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
Well, now I wonder where we go from here. I guess we'll just have to race better. I mean, the fact that I know where the gas pedal is will probably help. I like how they emphasize rolling. I wonder if there are non-rolling starts in this. How does we get on pit road out of here? Oh crap. Well, this ain't gonna be a good start time. You're not really racing the other competitors in this game so much as you're racing the clock, I guess. Try to keep all pieces on the car. Can you pause? Press X, Y, and Z button to restart game. Oh wait, crap. I thought they meant restart as in press play again. Okay, well, we're doing those 4 laps over again. I will say the music in this game is amazing, so thus far. Kind of reminds me of like the Japanese Sonic CD music, which I guess makes sense. They're both Sega games they released around the same time, so. I'm actually getting ahead position-wise, too. There we go, top 10. This is what I assume Kyle Larson sees every time he drops back in the pack of the field at a NASCAR race. Except ironically with actual Daytona, because he sucks there. I just realized there's a picture of Sonic in that mountain as you enter this turn. Like there's a little model of Sonic doing his like lazy pose. That's a cute nod. No, whoa, whoa. Well, that was very clumsy. Ooh, this is gonna be cutting it close on this last lap. Crap, no! I freaking flipped. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I binned it, chat. I choked. I choked it, chat. J.R. Hildebrand at the Indy 500 it. That's a deep cut, for those of you who don't know. I just realized that the Japanese dude is saying Rolling Star. Also, I like how they said that the top speed for this car is 196, and I immediately go 197 into that turn. You lie to me, game. You lie. Yeah, so I gotta be careful about that turn now, going forward. A strategic wall bounce there. Another strategic wall bounce. We passed Pepto-Bismol car, and I don't know what that car is, but it almost killed us. Do they just have a Ferris wheel in that corner? What is this, Suzuka? Actually, this is a Japanese game. They probably took a lot of inspiration from Suzuka for some of the trap! Crap, I did it again. You can go down pit road. What does this do? You actually make a pit. This is bad though. This is not good for my time, but do they fix the damage at all? Oh no, I got extended time for that. Still, that really tanked my position in the race, but right now I'm just focused on finishing. Okay, so pit road is functional in this game. Okay, that hard saved me from certain death, but man, grass is... It isn't even ice physics, it's... Because ice physics you can somewhat control, it's just you die physics. Uh-oh. Okay, this is gonna have to be a record-breaking lap if I'm gonna finish this one. Come on! Ah! At least you get the hip game over beat jingle. Sega really loved their funky voices around this time. If this is the beginner circuit I'm struggling, I'm afraid to see how the others will show up. You went from karting to racing. I see what a theme going on here. Hey AJ, how's it going? This is again, this is just a one-off stream. I've got the new game series in mind for what I want to do, but I figured I'd have a little fun before then. And I hear a lot of memes about this game, so... Sonic watches us. Well, Sonic watches we die. Guess we could try making a pit stop again, if nothing else. Thankfully, I'm getting time extend. Does time not pass when I'm on pit road? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's actually not mighty convenient. Our ladder has a max cap, and we just hit it. We might just have a max cap, and I hit it. Problem is, I'm a lap behind everyone now, so I don't think I'm finishing well. I don't know who this guy is, but he's going absolutely hard into this soundtrack. Actually, with how fast I'm passing everyone here, this is less Kyle Larson simulator, more Max Verstappen simulator. Max Verstappen drove drove stock cars, this is probably what it would look like. Son of a gun. Well, I ain't winning this one. I think the goal is just now to finish. It's that one turn. I've got to. I guess I gotta just brake for that turn. Lifting and coasting just doesn't do it. Oh, this is gonna be cutting it close. Mm.
Please select a race course. Beginner. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Automatic. Gentlemen, start your engine.
I wonder what race that screenshot is from, because it's clearly an actual NASCAR race, because I can recognize the Morgan McClure car with like the Kodak yellow on it in the back. So it's clearly a screenshot from an actual race where an actual pace car was leading the field. No, you can't go over 45 seconds. Okay. Did I just drift? How did I do that? Is that like, is drifting like a thing in this game? I just realized this probably looks awful for you, chat, because this is in a tiny box for me. I wonder why it's in a box. Is just the Saturn like a weird aspect ratio? Yeah, this is probably hard for some of y'all to see. I'm sorry. Oh crap. No, I'm not alright. Wait, why didn't it count on pit road? Why didn't it initiate a pit stop? Ugh.
27.
Hold on. I'm actually gonna adjust the picture a little bit on OBS to try to make it look a little better for y'all. I think. What can I do to adjust it? This will make... Hopefully it'll be a little bigger now, and let's... Oh, okay. No, wait, I can't do that. We're gonna just have to have the screen its normal size then. Sorry. We'll get better at editing one of these days, chat, I swear. Let's just get back into it then.
Please select a race course.
Yep.
Please select a race course.
What I really need to do is get better at drifting, though.
Transmission. Gentlemen, start your engines. Three, two, one, go! And they're underway. Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
I'm just glad I'm not, like, actually having to pay arcade quarters for this. That's the only saving grace. That lap was worse. Oh! How did I do that? What the heck? Can I do that every lap, please? That seems way faster. Oh, I did it again? No. But that one did not turn out well. Time extension. This would be a horrible track to actually view a race at, because there are literally forests and mountains in the way of the backstretch. Get out of the way! Alright, we're gonna be cutting it close on time as we always do. We did it! Where did we finish? 8th, okay.
Congratulations, you placed 8.
I like how the animation is different, because we actually finished this time.
Now, list your name and the other champion.
Why are they having us enter our name? Why are they having us enter our name? This isn't... I know this is based on an arcade game, but we're not actually playing this at the arcade. This is the Sega Saturn version.
Please select a race course.
Let's try medium. Sure, nothing will go wrong there.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Ooh, a different shot. Now, this one might be made up because I don't know any NASCAR tracks or that sort of.
3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Daytona. I like how they're almost pronouncing Daytona correctly, but not quite. Yeah, this track has quite the hill to it, and there are multiple time extensions on this course, I think. Ay, caramba. Remember drifts that I wish I knew how drifts work. Only 20 people on this track. Qualify as stricter. Oh my goodness. That is quite the drop. Ooh. That is a horrifying turn. Apparently we're circling around a lake. I flip violently at 100 miles an hour. Chances are I'm not. Well, I ain't making this. I wasn't even gonna make that corner.
Please select a race course. Advanced. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Well, we'll give it another shot.
Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
It's the one where I don't even know what my crew chief's telling me anymore. It's just like, shut up, man. Okay, I need to brake for that corner. Probably that one too. Okay. I am well beyond the leader at this point. Alright, we actually nailed that corner. Okay, much better than last time. Well, at least we got farther than last time, but I think the time extension is gonna get... This game is really strict on time limiting. Ooh. Yeah, hit at that angle in a regular race car would absolutely kill the passenger, for the record. Well, we don't give up that easily. Speaking of racing games, have you guys played F-Zero 99 yet? Because now that's a fun game for I've enjoyed. I hope it turns into an actual F-Zero game down the line, but this weirdly reminds me of it some. I feel like if you got actual people who knew what they were doing and not scrubs like me, you could probably have a lot of fun playing like Daytona USA 99. Ah, I did it again. I wonder how much that's gonna hurt my speed. I make it to the end of the lap. I need to make it to pit. How did I drift? How do I keep drifting? Drifting isn't useful if I initiate it on accident. Or if it's way too tight of a turn radius. Holy mother. Well, luckily I need to go on pit roads, so it's just as well. Come on, we gotta go. I'm making it to the next checkpoint. Frick. That's last, isn't it? Wait, what does this do, actually? Oh. Nothing. It just wastes time. How do you initiate drifts, though? Do I need to look up controls for this game? I might have to. That's awkward. I wonder how 90s kids figured this out. I took that sequence of corners fairly clean. So I'll make up for it by hitting the wall there. Great, my time has been extended. Well, that was an incredible sequence of corners there, immediately ruined at the end, but I feel like I've nailed the first half of this track. I'd probably have made it if I didn't do the stupid try to see if that halfway was real. We'll give this course one last shot. Maybe after this we'll try the expert course just because I'm curious.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Did they ever make any sequels to this game, or was it just a one-off? Or is it, knowing Sega, some crappy second game on like the Game Gear, something like that that nobody bought? Or like the N-Gage. I just passed a glop of cars right there. Okay, that was a heck of a save. The problem is if I brake too hard, I start to drift into a spin, which I really don't want right now. Not until I understand more how drifting works, so I can't brake the car, I've got to like tap, can't hold the brake, I gotta just like tap it repeatedly. Well, that would have been fine if I hadn't drifted into the wall, but... If you hit the grass and the grass, you spin out. There's no pass at the grass in this game, apparently. That's probably our best lap so far. That was probably the fastest I could have possibly taken that route. No, it's probably still not fast enough to reach the next checkpoint. Crap. Well, why this game took off. It's just was just arcade racing.
Select a race course.
Was just NASCAR that popular back then, or was it just because of racing in arcades? Because I think this was the year after Ridge Racer came out that Namco made. I don't know what they made it for, but oh, that's just straight up a IMSA car. That's a sports car. That isn't even the same discipline as NASCAR. Oh goodness, that map is very intimidating. Apparently, we're on the Golden Gate Bridge, which has been painted green for some reason because of aesthetic, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going this way. Oh, we're going this way. I only do 2 laps of this track at all, so. Now we're in Sonic Adventure 2. Now on Woohoo Island. This track is basically just Woohoo Island. Blue, blue skies. Get off at this exit, apparently. A tight turn there. Alright, 1 lap down. This would be an interesting sports car course IRL, I feel. Like for like a 24-hour race. Okay, we can go down over there, apparently. Now I know we can just go here. Honestly, despite timing out there, I feel like this track's a lot more generous with checkpoints and time compared to the other 2 tracks. Did it freeze? No, it didn't.
Please select a race course. Expert. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine. 3, 2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Alright, let's go. Apparently there's an LA Lakers car in the field. It's not very good from the looks of it. Okay, that was a drift that didn't end in disaster, but I still don't know what caused it. Mario Kart 64 ass drifting. Just some light contact. And he won that battle handily. Why didn't any of these tracks return in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing is what I'd like to know. That was awkward. Am I not gonna make it now? This ain't going well. Ooh, right into a pillar. Yeah, I would be dead if this was an actual car. After that type of impact, goodness.
Please select a race expert. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine. Three, two, one, go! And they're underway.
And here's Lightning McQueen up here. Because he didn't retire from the Piston Cup after all. I like the nice blue number aesthetic on his car he's doing now. Rusty's must have changed their paint scheme. Those are actual animals there out in the field. I wonder if you can actually hit them. Not that I think it. And there are seagulls. Be careful. Be careful around the seagulls. Dale Earnhardt Sr. lost to Daytona 500 because of seagulls. Fun fact, look up the 1991 Daytona 500. I'm not kidding. He literally lost the race because a seagull hit his car and destroyed it. Well, and also the seagull, but yeah. That's the kind of luck that Dale Sr. had at the Daytona 500 when he was trying to win it. We're gonna see he slowed down even though I was mashing on the gas and not pressing anything. Oh! Honestly, that's better than what I did with the drift the previous times, so I'll take it.
White flag is out. This is the final lap.
Alright, we lived. That's the important thing. It's definitely the farthest we've gotten so far. If they're just straight up horses or cattle out there. Ooh, I ain't making it to the next checkpoint. That doesn't mean I won't try. I'm a jar of jam, not a quitter.
You place 26.
Alright, we'll give this one more try, and then let's see what Saturn mode has to offer, if anything.
Please select a race course.
Oh. Alright.
Please select a race expert. Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
The thing is, since I'm playing the Sega Saturn version of this game, I'm probably playing some hidden gem that barely anyone's ever played, because, you know, as we all know, the Sega Saturn was awful, and no one bought it, so...
2, 1, go! And they're underway.
Eee. Great start. Seriously, the music is great in this game. I love it. I love the Japanese people who sing English, but they can't really sing it. I love that genre. Move over, Forza Horizon 6. This is the real simulation game. Wait, are they on 6 or are they still on 5? Eh. They'll make a 6 eventually. Eventually this video will be relevant even if it isn't right now. Shit. Well, that was awful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ugh.
29.
Ugh. This is a hard game. Which, I mean, arcade games are usually hard because they want you to keep replaying them to try to beat them so they can get more of your quarters. No, wait, I don't want to play arcade mode. Let's try Saturn mode. What does this entail?
Select a race course. Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Automatic. Gentlemen, start your engine.
So what's... Oh, hey, Nate Ken. How's it going? Well, so what's different about Saturn mode versus arcade mode?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's no time limit. So is it just easy mode, or? Hey, maybe we could get a W now. I learned how the brakes work, of course. So this is basically just a practice mode, I guess. And there's like a slot machine hanging over the... I just noticed a slot machine hanging over the backstretch because it is a Sega game with some sort of casino or gambling related imagery. Sega must love gambling. It's like there's a roulette table floating in the sky there. In the slot machine. Looks like Sour Mode is more of a traditional race, yeah. Which allows me to traditionally suck. Casual 4-wide pass. Again, Max Verstappen simulator over here. That Max Verstappen would have led and lapped the field by now, so it's not entirely accurate. I don't think we're winning this one. Just by looking at where the leader is. Oh, I drifted again. I wish I knew how the drifting worked in this game. I feel like that's my biggest hiccup to actually being good at it.
You placed 13.
Sweet. How are they... The way they are pronouncing the V in this is still very weird.
The other champion.
Oh, crap, no. I'm not... Guess I'm Jal now. Jal plays games. Jal plays games? Options. What are... Normal? Grand Prix Endurance? What is endurance? Hold on. Oh, difficulty and enemy levels on normal. Daytona, let's go. Wait, that says the controls. Oh. Okay, well that's how you shift, I guess.
Please select a race course.
Oh my goodness! Look at the lap counter on this. You guys want to do a long race? Alright, let's... This is short.
Choose manual or automatic transmission.
Alright.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Well, hopefully we'll have time to get to the lead now. I like how they have to scream that at the top of their lungs.
3, 2, 1, go!
It'll lag on the emulator, that's fine.
You're looking good. Try to go easy on the car.
Is it just me or is my car not making any noise? It's not. Oh, now it is. Is that an audio glitch? That was an audio glitch, I guess. Alright. Well, pausing and unpausing works, so... This is an emulated game after all, there's bound to be glitches, and... Plus, Sega, I don't think, has a reputation... At least nowadays, they don't have the reputation for being the most bug-free. So chat, we're gonna be in this a while. What's been happening with y'all lately? Well, that was the worst possible drift I've ever seen. Does he say you can take it or you can tank it? Like, yeah, you can tank that hit. It won't do that much damage. Just been working, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that, Nate. Ken, I get that. I've been doing a mountain of schoolwork since roughly when I got off stream last Saturday. So this is the first day I've not really had a whole bunch of school to do. So that's part of the reason I'm streaming today. Just to, you know, relax and celebrate a bit. I mean, I probably would have streamed today regardless, but... Why am I slowing down? What's going on? I'm holding the gas. Is my car just that damaged that I need to pit? Okay, my car sounds very off. I'm gonna pit and see if that makes any difference. I seem to be doing fine now. Amazingly, I didn't fall a dead last from that. That's how much, such is the pace of this car. It wouldn't hurt to try, yeah. I think pitting solved it because I'm doing fine now. Do you actually? I wonder if fuel's a thing in this. So I don't see a fuel gauge or anything, so...
Magical heat on the car.
Oh, the music cycles. Okay, I was gonna say, did the music just die?
You're looking good. You can take it.
So like I said, this music is great. It reminds me of the Sonic CD Japan soundtrack.
Magical heat on the car.
Maybe I didn't flip there? So have you won a race yet? No, I have not. But this one I got 80 laps to get up there, so...
You're looking good.
This one does not have checkpoints, this endurance mode, so...
You can take it. Magical heat on the car.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're looking good.
I'm not getting... I must have lost a lot of time on pit road because I'm passing a lot of people, but I have not gained any spots.
You can take it.
Okay, I gained one spot there.
You can take it.
Alright, a quarter of the way through.
You're looking good.
Yeah, 13th is my best placement so far.
Magical heat on the
So far. Obviously, I'm going to finish 13 places ahead of that this time.
magical heat on the car. You can take it. You can take it. Magical heat on the
I... That was not good. Does that mean I'm gonna have to pit again?
You can take it.
No, I'm doing fine now, I guess.
You can take it. You're looking good. Magical heat on the car.
13th ahead of 13 ahead of 30 0th place. That's right. That's right, AJ and Mac. I'm gonna be so fast. I'm gonna defy reality. I'm gonna finish in an impossible position. Don't question me. I'm a sentient jar of jam.
You're looking good. Magical heat on the car.
So chat, it's lunchtime where I am. It's 12:30 where I am right now. I'm thinking of getting lunch after this. What do you guys think I should make for lunch?
You can take it.
We're gonna cycle for the entire soundtrack before this game race is over. I like how I keep saying I. Oh look, there's a 69 car, nice. Wait, is the 69 car leading? It might be. That's especially nice. PB&J? Yeah, I guess so. I do have all necessary ingredients. And of course, by PB&J, I assume you mean pork belly and jalapenos. Apparently, some people I know have never had a PB&J, which I find incredibly strange. Aw, what's your friends have against pork belly and jalapenos? Sounds delicious to me. Oh, pie, boba, and juice. I get it now. I wonder what this poster in the right corner here is supposed to be a picture of. Kind of reminds me of like a James Bond poster, but I'm guessing that's not it. Oh gosh, that was horrendous screen lag there. Pitfalls of my emulator again. That gate does not look very protective that I just hit. There's just like a metal fence there just to block the I don't think that's gonna stop a 3,500-pound stock car, but that's just me. If you ever want a fun crash to watch, guys, look up Bristol Gate Crash. There are several crashes where like a car would hit like a metal gate at Bristol Motor Speedway, and it would like saw the car into smithereens and nearly kill the driver. They ended up having to get rid of it after a while, for obvious reasons. Hold on. So about those weird friends I have, they say they've never eaten PB&J and they don't even have a jar of peanut butter to make a sandwich. Are these people allergic to peanuts, or are they just foreign, or are they just insane? Or are they some combination of the three? Being allergic to peanuts doesn't automatically disqualify your insanity, after all. I think I'm finishing this race 29 because it's been several laps, and no matter how good or how poorly I race, I have not gained or lost any positions. Also, this was really an endurance race, quote unquote. It actually go based on time, hours, not laps. Like, because most endurance racing with sports cars and stuff doesn't go like lap count. It goes like this race is 6 hours long. At the end of the 6 hour mark, whoever is leading the race is the winner. That was I had to press on and off on the accelerator several times for that for some reason. Culturally, they just don't make PB&J. Oh, okay. You must have been lapped at some point. Oh, I think I've been lapped at many points by now, Nate, Ken. Some Spanish, some British, some Asian. Well, I can understand Asian to an extent, but yeah, British and Spanish is very surprising to me because peanut butter is a thing in Europe. If I had to hazard a guess, it's a thing in Latin America too, to a certain extent. I know peanut butter was invented in the United States and it's primarily consumed here, but I do know it has gone. I believe it has gotten to other countries. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, though. Maybe I'd have to look. I'd probably have to look it up.
You're looking good.
Once again, though, the poppin', goodness, I forgot how bad poppin' was in PS1 and Saturn games. Poppin' wasn't really a thing as much in the N64, but I think that's just because, well, one, the N64 was far and away the most powerful of the three. The only reason it didn't have as big of games is just because they used cartridges instead of CDs, so they didn't have as much storage space to make long games. But yeah, now that I think about it, they didn't really have much poppin' in 64 games. I think it's because they just use like fog and lighting effects to max get better, but I am now going to quote a jar of jam when making a peanut butter research paper. I mean, I feel like if there was any inanimate object to know anything about peanut butter, a jar of jam would probably be one of the closer. One of the closer options, so. It's like the music's finally looped over again. The sad thing is, actual NASCAR races aren't even this short. They're like 200 or 300 or 400 laps, depending on the track they're racing at. So this is actually on the way smaller scale. And yet I watch it every Sunday without fail, so. Oof. I just realized there's no safer barriers on the walls here. This track is unsafe. People are gonna get head trauma. Let's just ignore the fact that safer barriers weren't invented until several years after this game, but I wonder what inspired a bunch of Japanese developers to make a NASCAR game. Well, NASCAR in heavy quotations. This has, other than the fact that they're driving stock cars on a track and there are pit stop options, this is not really anything NASCAR, stock car adjacent. Which, I mean, I don't have any problem with that. It's clearly just trying to be a fun game, but I still wonder why they make the, other than I guess they thought it was just like a novelty thing. You assume NASCAR racers don't already have head injuries. I don't know! NASCAR racers have a hella head injuries. They're like almost NFL bad with concussion. We literally had like I think it was Kurt Busch. He actually retired last year because of concussions messing with his head. And he didn't want to risk getting permanent brain damage. So yeah, no, it's still a problem, one they are slowly mitigating, but it's not as bad as the NFL, because obviously in the NFL the essential objective is to whack each other as hard as you can, so it's a little harder to prevent there. But yeah, NASCAR has a lot of head injuries. They've gotten a lot better at testing them over the years and trying to prevent them, though, so that's good. They actually make you sit out. Nowadays, if you get a concussion or something, back in like the 80s and 90s, if you got a concussion while driving in a car, they would just let you back in next week. Like, yeah, you're probably fine. And nowadays, they actually force you to sit out and wait until you no longer have a concussion. Yep, I think 29th is where I'm gonna finish this. Well, I just gained point positions. Did I finally catch up after that one pit stop? Holy crap, I'm up to 25th. I don't think I'm winning because I've been lapped like 6 or 7 times by this point, but holy moly. In my research when downloading this game, I heard many people comment that this game, apparently when it was back in arcades back in the 90s, it was way, way louder than all the other games in the arcade. Like, you would just normally have just a bunch of games with their quiet bleeping and blooping as usual. And then, like, the screams of the damned, you would just hear, Daytona! So, that's funny to think about. I mean, I feel like I've gotten better at the controls. I haven't really been crashing or flipping as much as I was, so I fully expected to just flip there just because I said something, but I did not, so that's good. We're almost done with this race. Wow. Hello, Dale Earnhardt. You're driving a blue car this week, I see. Also, I'm the 41, so... The 41 is an actual number that's used quite a bit in NASCAR, too, so... Around this time period, I would be cosplaying as... Ricky Craven? Question mark? I don't know, it's been a while since I looked up, like, 90s NASCAR lore. Can you guys tell I actually watch Motorsports IRL? I feel like I've done a good job at hiding it. But no, yeah, I actually am a huge NASCAR fan IRL, so...
You're looking good.
Thought you were about to say Ricky Bobby. No, I think Ricky Bobby was the 26, the Wonder Bread car. I don't know. I haven't watched that movie in a while. I don't think I've ever watched it front to back, actually. I think only clips of it, but... That movie, I still say to this day, is why NASCAR is nowhere near as popular as it is in the 90s. Because NASCAR was at its peak in popularity in, like, the early 2000s, kind of. It's kind of like it kind of fell off a cliff like 10 or 12 years before like the NBA is doing now. I think, and I claim it's because of Talladega Nights, because after that had such a profound effect on the human psyche that no one can see NASCAR and take it seriously after watching that movie. Like, NASCAR is like, oh, we're a serious sport, yeah. These drivers are athletes, they put it all on the line, and then you have Ricky Bobby going, I'm the world's greatest backwards driver. So, yeah. Well, it's over. 22nd.
20 seconds.
Yeah, that was a half an hour race. And actual NASCAR races are 3 hours, so...
Now, list your name with the other champions.
Nope, again, I'm not Jan Plays Games, I am Jam Plays Games. I don't want to end just yet, because we can't, because in the words of every gamer at 3 a.m. playing an online shooter, we can't end on a loss. So... Screw it, we're going to do everything we can to ensure a victory of any variety. Actually, we haven't done Grand Prix mode, so maybe I'll do that after this. But yeah, let's ensure we get at least one win.
3, 2, 1, go!
I just realized we had a standing start there. That is definitely not a NASCAR thing to do. I meant to do that. I'm glad the checkpoint still activates even if you're not. Come on, the settings are very easy and computers are set to very easy. We gotta frick. Like Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. That's true. Second place is the first loser, so goes every toxic person I've seen on an online racing game. I don't even know if we're gonna win this one. I think the best we've actually done is like 7th in one of the early games.
White flag is out. This is the final lap.
Okay, didn't fly off into a pillar there. But dang it, I tried. Who's Jeffrey? I just realized that statue says Jeffrey on it, on a plaque at the bottom. Who the heck is Jeffrey supposed to be? We live. Oy. My expert drifting in action.
You placed 20th.
Yay! That's definitely the same as I placed in the 80 lap race, I believe.
Now, list your name with the other champions.
Let's try the easy course then.
Please select a race course. Please select.
We can't end on a loss yet.
Please choose manual or automatic transmission. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Two places better. Okay. Improvement.
3, 2, 1, go!
Shit. Let's just reset that.
3, 2, 1, go!
I feel like how they feel the need to shout rolling start. Not only shout it out loud, but then include it in part of the song. Okay, I mean I gained 17 spots in lap 1, that's pretty good. Come on. Top 5. Okay, where's the leader? Okay, let's get him. There he is. He got stuck by lap traffic, the sucker. I also got stuck by the same lap traffic. Let's ignore that. Am I gonna do it? In the 41 Gallop car machine. I don't know what a Gallop is. Is that a made-up sponsor? Is that like something Sega owns? Who knows? There's also a dice there, I realized, just at the start and finish line. Why is this track themed gambling? Why does Sega like gambling so much? Why does every Sonic game seem to have a casino level of some variety? Casino or bingo or something. Who knows? These are questions the world may never know, but what I do know is I am in the lead and I have pulled out a sizable gap on second place. Let's go.
White flag is out. This is the final lap.
Go to the very inside there. Almost get hit by purple Grimace Shake car. Loop around Pepto-Bismol car on the outside. Say hi to LA Lakers car and we win.
Welcome to Victory Lane. You made it.
Yes, I did. There were several cars that just straight up went through the grass in that section. This is my pit crew, apparently.
Congratulations, you placed first.
Heck yeah, I did.
Now, list your name and the other champions.
And thus like that, my legacy at this track is enshrined in the history books. And I absolutely did nothing to help me out in that. But on that victory, I think we're gonna call the stream there. That was fun. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, I will probably never play this game again. But I really enjoyed the time I spent on it, so. Is my... No, wait, I'm pressing the wrong key. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it manually then. That was awkward, but my stream key apparently is broken, but thank you guys so much for watching this stream. It's been an absolute pleasure. I really enjoyed this one, so next stream, I am hoping to start my next long play, like a series of games rather than just one-offs like this one. So I'm not going to tell you the game I plan on streaming next. On the off chance something comes up and I don't stream it, I don't want you guys bugging me about like, oh, where's so-and-so game? Because I haven't bought the game yet. I'm trying to see if I can find it for a sale somewhere before. But yeah, definitely a new game, a game I have never played before, as has been the theme, so. If you want updates on when I'm next live, please check the Discord. If you want to see replays of some of my videos, check my YouTube archives channel. Both are called Jam Plays Games. Alright, let's find your guys a raid target. Nobody I know is live right now. Oh no, wait, Cake Jumper's about to go live. Okay, go say hey to her. She's lovely. She's a lovely lass. She actually got married recently, so congratulate her for that. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next stream with more games. So, bye everyone. Dang.